So now we're going back to the Institute. I mean, back to speak with the father in the ruins of CIT, and we're going to give him our decision. We're going to go live with the Institute. Well, you were probably busy hunting, like you said, but I'm taking this as a mother's perspective in this save. This is my son. This is his project, and I'm going to join him on his project. Because if I'd been looking for my son and I finally found him, there's no freaking way, besides death, I'm leaving his side again, right? I mean, father or mother. So I'm going with the Institute on this one. The next one we'll do Minutemen. The next one we'll do Railroad. And then the next one, Brotherhood of Steel. Each one of them are all unique. So we're going back to the Institute. Don't be nervous, guys. It's time to give our decision. See, I've completed the game almost all 4 times. I don't think I did I couldn't complete the Minutemen because the dude's stuck in the wall. But I've done Institute, I've done Brotherhood, and I've done the Railroad. They're all pretty cool. Like, when I first got this game, I completely went Minutemen. Then it got stuck in the wall. And then the next one, I went with the Brotherhood. That one was amazing. Then I went back and did the others. Oh, we gotta go check on Virgil. You know, we gave him that shot. It's been a week now. Or we can do the after bunker. No, we won't be allowed back down here. We'll be bad guys. So let's do this one first. Because once you give the Institute your decision, you become the bad guy of the Commonwealth. Okay, everyone, it's confirmed that Peace is an Ithorian. For shame, Peace, for shame. Peace shall not be shamed. Peace shall not be shamed. No, no, no. No shame, Peace. Virgil's laboratory. So a week ago, we gave him his serum. He was going to turn himself back human. Let's go see what happened. Psh. I reject your shame. Shame doesn't work on me, bruv. Hello there.
Welcome
oh
back.
My jeez.
Some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
A what?
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process.
Uh-huh.
I seem
His
to have
voice
hair
even
again,
changed.
and I've retained some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab.
Hey.
Or help yourself to any of this.
Hey, hey, hey. We made friends with Virgil. 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 Hey, Virgil, can I touch your computer? Nah, man, I ain't gonna touch your computer, but I'm gonna take this comic book to Demon. Demon, I got you a comic book! I got you one last week, dude. You don't need anything while I'm here, because I don't plan on coming back and seeing Virgil for a while. I don't think he had anything that we really need that I just can't manifest in front of us. I don't want to be stealing things from my friend, so. All right, Virgil, we're going to head out. It's nice to see that you're still in one piece.
Such as it is.
Virgil.
Sorry, I'm rather busy right now.
All right, I'll come back and see you next time, okay? I'm not much for, chit-chat. Is he here? Is who here? Who? That's Virgil. He's transformed into a human now. Don't know why you ever want to be human. Okay, here we are, guys.
Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Why'd you come here?
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
And me?
But why refreeze me?
As a failsafe, of course, I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Your unconditional love is overwhelming. I think I need a moment.
I can accept that you're offended. You must understand, though. I have had no love to feel. We have been strangers until now, you and I. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me?
I don't know what kind of mother wouldn't.
Answer.
I'm still
Sean.
your mother.
You need to know. I still love you.
He doesn't
I
see
can
you as
see
family.
that you do. It's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
Nah, it was nothing.
It was a job that needed doing.
Yes,
Should've
but it
said
was also a
repurposed.
job that you needed to be aware of. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in
I
the
didn't need your
future of
money.
the Institute. I'd
But
like
thank you.
to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's
Okay,
time to
we've
go back
started
in.
Mankind Redefined. We made our decision. We're now with the Institute. The Institute is meeting, and we are asked to be there. You'd honestly have shot him. Why do you say that? Explain. Because he's evil. He said he had no ties to you. Well, he didn't, besides birth. And then he was taken away, and he didn't know me. So he really had no ties to me. I guess it's just really how you look at it. All right, so we're back.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Nah, it was fine. It was fine. Y'all just blow things out of proportion like everything. So why do you feel like you need to help him? Because mother's bond is there, whether the child realizes it or not. That can't be broken.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
I would have shot him if I found out that my own child unfroze me. Not to be reunited with their parents, but to basically use them as an experiment to see if they would not only look for the lost child. Thank you, Kill. I appreciate you. But even survive in the Commonwealth. Plus, the Institute is just plain evil for brainwashing him from birth to say that the Commonwealth is dead, and there's plenty of settlements that prove him wrong. Oh, of course. I guess that's why I'm doing this one first, because it is my least liked fraction. Then I would have to say the next fraction I least like would be the Brotherhood. Then would be the Railroad. And my all-time favorite is the Minutemen, being honest.
Before
Let's
we
go,
speak
son. I ain't got patience. I wasn't born with it. It ain't my middle name. I have not acquired this achievement. All right, I'm gonna stay right here. Why are you guys sitting up here? This is my son. I should be sitting up here.
Good,
just
we're
saying.
all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue.
Boy, I'll come across this
But there
table
are
on you
other
so
subjects
fast,
that
so
require
fast.
our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues
I've done
to
them all.
rise, as we're all aware.
No shame here.
Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach.
I've completed all the
Otherwise,
fractions, so there's no
internally,
shame
things are
here.
as
We
tight
all
as
have
they've
our
ever been.
favorites. My favorite
Dr. Ayo
is
has been keeping an eye on things
Minuteman.
topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats
Because I
beyond those
feel like
previously identified.
in
We're
real
still
life, I would
monitoring the
be
increased
one of the
activity around
Minutemen. I would
Florida
not be a
Independence.
railroad. I would not
There are
be
no
a
immediate signs we should be concerned.
Brotherhood. I would
Boston
not be an
International Airport
institute.
remains
I would be a
occupied, with
Minuteman.
Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it?
Girl, I'll come across the table with you.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Excuse me, what? I'm sorry, I was having a chat conversation. What?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power
Explain.
is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible
You're
power.
welcome.
The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Ban him! That's weakness.
Compromise is for the weak.
That is one perspective, yes. But I think we can agree that going forward, no one can consider us weak. Phase 3 is
I get that, I get
simply
that.
the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever.
I
It
did
will
like
ensure not
flying
just
up in their
our
big ship.
survival, but our prosperity.
Reactor? Oh, I need all of this explained to me.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my
We
own
killed
mother
him.
in harm's
We
way,
killed him.
she has proven more
Yeah,
than
sure, I
capable
mean-
of handling herself.
yes, but
This is not a matter
Yeah,
for
yeah,
debate.
yeah. I think so
There
too.
is one more subject that requires discussion.
I got lost in there a lot.
That this is the time.
Dr. Holdren. it is
Boy,
time.
I'll slap you so
Please,
bad,
as I'm
boy.
sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time.
They don't want to
I'm
speak
sorry,
to me.
This is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone,
So who you think's gonna be in charge,
I'm
chat?
sorry.
Who you think's gonna be left in charge?
this is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can.
He lived
We can
inside of
talk
a
more
vault
later.
and got cancer.
Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the
Someone
best
other than you?
interest
You
of
think
all
so?
in mind. To
You don't
that
think
end,
mommy will be in charge?
I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, Ben!
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't
Oh,
even a
mommy,
scientist.
no!
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply
Mommy, mommy,
say
mommy,
this.
mommy, mommy,
The
mommy.
Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader.
Yeah.
I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that
Now,
regard.
do you think I'm done
This
for
will
choosing the
conclude
Institute?
this meeting.
Who's gonna be in charge now?
Thank you.
Dr. Carlin's
Mama.
amazing things
Mama,
about
mama,
genetically
mama.
engineered crops.
I'm gonna wait.
Our
Speak to
technology
my
must seem
son.
pretty advanced by your standards.
Don't be jelly. I might let you stay in here if you mind your P's and Q's and the XYZs.
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
Yeah, it does look like a modified
idea.
I
plan.
know this is... Well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother.
It's okay. I'm emotionally dead inside.
Me to put you in charge
It's all right.
even
I
asking
won't
first.
cry. I can do
I
it.
can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment.
Oh, we
That's
can
why I'd like
reassure
you to
them.
take
We
charge
can
of this
reassure them.
latest Operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that
I
you'll
think we can do it, Chad.
the right thing.
Yeah, we just completed Mankind Redefined. Mama's gonna be in charge. Nobody likes me in here. Feels like real life.